you, my incredible colleague who's been on the forefront of this, Senator Dick Blumenthal. Thank you, Dick.
Thank you, Catherine. I'm Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut, the home of Griswold versus Connecticut, the first case by the United States Supreme Court on the right of privacy. I want everyone to remember how you felt when Dobbs came down. I want everyone to remember the hurt and anger. Hold it in your heart. And to the men of America, this cause is your fight too. It's not a women's issue. It is a human issue. Women's rights are human rights. And Dobbs demeans your rights as much as it does any women's rights in America. Republicans are on the wrong side of history, they're on the wrong side of the law, and they are on the wrong side of the politics here. I ran for re-election last November, as did many of my colleagues. Reproductive rights were an issue, not just any issue, they were a defining issue. You are going to drive yourselves into a smaller and smaller minority in the United States Senate and the Congress because you reflect a smaller and smaller minority among the American people. The American people believe in the right of privacy, the right to be let alone when making personal decisions about your own body. I clerked for Justice Blackmun in that building about 50 years ago, in the term right after Roe v. Wade. Dobbs would have been unthinkable. In fact, the debate today would have been unimaginable back then. But here we are. And when I wrote and introduced the Women's Health Protection Act 10 years ago, Dobbs would have been unthinkable and unimaginable. But today we need to unite against these efforts that would control, criminalize, and dehumanize women in a way that should be unthinkable and unimaginable in the United States of America. So we're going to continue fighting. Make no mistake, the Women's Health Protection Act, the Right to Travel Act that Senator Cortez Masto is championing, these measures are not going to be accomplished in the next 2 weeks or the next 2 months, maybe not even in the next 2 years. I'm very clear-eyed about this cause. But we're going to keep fighting. And I will tell you, as I stand here in the shadow of the United States Supreme Court and the Congress, the Women's Health Protection Act guarantees will be restored as the law of the land because it is America. We are better than Dobbs, and we will be better because of the enormously important advocacy by groups like Planned Parenthood and NARAL, and I have the great honor to introduce now the head of NARAL,